Turn that shit up right now.
Hey, this is a mentality game. From the get-go, I need everything you got. We came here to dominate. When we on that field, we dominate. Yo, Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
We came here to dominate. Dominant Patrick Mahomes, a name synonymous with greatness. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback has dazzled fans with his incredible plays and record-breaking stats season after season. But this year, something unusual has happened. Despite his stellar performances, Mahomes is missing from the 2024 NFL MVP nominees list. Why? Let's break it all down. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more sports content, and let's dive right in. The NFL MVP nominees for the 2024-25 season are out, and it's a star-studded lineup. Josh Allen from the Bills, Lamar Jackson from the Ravens, Joe Burrow from the Bengals, Jared Goff from the Lions, and Saquon Barkley from the Eagles. But the absence of one key name has left fans stunned: Patrick Mahomes. For someone who's been a regular contender for the honor and a two-time MVP winner, this snub has raised eyebrows. So what happened? Let's get one thing straight. Mahomes' numbers this season were nothing short of impressive. He recorded 3,928 passing yards with a completion percentage of 67.5% and threw 26 touchdowns. For context, his passing yards are nearly 200 more than Josh Allen's, and his accuracy even eclipsed Lamar Jackson's. He also contributed on the ground with 307 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So why isn't he in the MVP conversation? This season's MVP race has been one of the most competitive in recent years. Players like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson delivered electrifying performances that led their teams to dominant seasons. Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and even Saquon Barkley brought something unique to the table, capturing the spotlight. In comparison, while Mahomes was solid, his numbers didn't stand out as much in this hyper-competitive environment. Additionally, the Chiefs' offense faced challenges with interceptions and sacks. Mahomes threw 11 picks this season and was sacked 36 times, which may have weighed against him in the MVP debate. But don't count him out just yet. Mahomes' playoff performances continued to showcase his brilliance. With a 64% completion rate, 177 passing yards, and a passer rating of 98.3 in the postseason, he's leading the Chiefs toward potential NFL history. This Sunday, he faces Josh Allen and the Bills in the AFC Championship game. A win would make Mahomes the first quarterback to secure 4 playoff victories over Allen, a testament to his dominance and clutch moments. While Mahomes may not be in the MVP race this year, his legacy is far from affected. If the Chiefs win their next 2 games, they'll make a historic 3rd consecutive Super Bowl appearance, aiming for a three-peat, an unprecedented achievement. This goes to show that awards like MVP are just one measure of greatness for Mahomes. It's all about leading his team to glory. Patrick Mahomes might not win MVP this year, but he's still making a case as the NFL's ultimate game changer. Do you think he was snubbed unfairly? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates as we get closer to the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching. Now, why are the Chiefs receiving hate?
Craig, why so many fans right now just sending so much heat to the Chiefs?
Because they're dominant. They're the best team in football and have been for the better part of a decade, and that's why sports is so great. You find teams to root for. Typically, it's the team you grew up with. I know, the next generation of kids, your kids, part of my kids, your kids, you're going to root for the more popular team as opposed to maybe the home team. But we get great joy out of rooting for and against certain teams. It's why rivalries are so important in sports. We talked earlier this week about Michigan, Ohio State.
Yeah.
It means something. Dallas versus the Giants or the old Redskins or Cowboys, NFCs. That means something. So when you have a team that's dominant and you hate the fact that they're in it every year, 7 straight AFC championship games, going for their 4th Super Bowl, 3rd in a row in this era of Chiefs football, and we all root for teams that never get a shot. Like the New York Jets haven't been in a playoff game in 14 years, right? The Miami Dolphins haven't won a playoff game in 25 years. All the well-documented failures in sports, we then find ourselves, and it's human nature, to root against the team that we always see. It's why the Dallas Cowboys are both the most loved and hated NFL franchise of all time. It's why you love Duke basketball and you hate Duke basketball. The Chiefs have gotten to that level, and the only other thing that's been really close, obviously, were the Tom Brady New England Patriots. And as Danny pointed out, they're a real interesting case study because there was a decade lull between the two runs, right? Win 3, take a 10-year break. Win 3, and that's a wrap, right? Kansas City's more in that Pittsburgh Steelers 1970 realm right now, where they can win 4 in 7 years. But that's why we despise them, because we recognize how damn good they are, and it bothers us.
So it's jealousy.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
100%.
as long as people can admit that, because I have been surprised by this, because I get why you hate them.
Yeah.
Because you were a Bronco,
Right.
and Broncos Chiefs is a great rivalry. If you are a Bills fan, I get it. You can't beat them in the playoffs. If you're a Ravens fan, I get it. Can't beat them in the playoffs. If you're a Texans fan, I get it. Can't beat them in the playoffs. A Chargers, a Raiders, a Broncos fan, can't beat them in your own division. That's fine. But generally speaking, I think that sports fans, or I thought, that we liked greatness, that we liked rooting for it if we had no rooting interest attached to it. You would root for Tiger Woods, that you would root for, before all of the controversy, the Patriots to go 20-0, to see things we had never seen before. Because some of the examples that you mentioned, like Duke basketball, Coach K was there for over 4 decades,
Right.
Literally over 40 years. Patrick Mahomes is in year 7 as a starter. Like, the hate seems to me to have come way too quickly for Kansas City. This isn't the Patriots, where Boston sports fans, they got the Celtics and the Red Sox and the Bruins, and Brady and Belichick won the division 17
Can I stop you
years
there?
in a
Let me just stop you
row.
there for a second, because it brings up what you brought up earlier, where as a Chiefs pseudo fan, I know.
Oh, no, listen,
the
my
Bears
mom's
are your
family
team.
is from there. I grew up going to Arrowhead. I covered Andy Reid when I was there. Yes,
So here's
absolutely.
what's
I like the
interesting
Chiefs.
about it. I'll give you an example, because it's real time, right? You showed a graphic about a half hour ago of how if they win the conference championship game, the Chiefs, they will now, in theory, have had a better, was a 7-year run.
7-year run than any
than
team
the
in NFL.
Patriots.
Yep.
That level of hubris is what pisses non-Chiefs fans off. It's like, yeah, we know they're good. Why are you rubbing our noses in it? And then there's, personality aspects of it. Right, like we've grown tired of Travis Kelce, honestly. With the Travis, with the Taylor Swift stuff, and on TV all the time, and every other freaking commercial. We grow tiresome of it. But I want to be very honest and very clear, because you said the word I should have used. We are envious and jealous of the success. It's not that we don't think they're deserving of it. They got the best quarterback in football, the best coach in football, the best defensive coordinator in football, and a handful of players that you would say, pound for pound, are the best at their position, right?
Now you all tell us why you love and hate the Kansas City Chiefs. Tell us in comment box. And forget to like and subscribe for daily updates.